Okay, and we're off. Hi everybody, welcome to DCUO.com's VodCast episode 2. I am Dragonfire.
And I'm Ezekiel.
Yeah, that's Ezekiel. You may have watched the first VodCast where we did some challenges in the old system, bit of nostalgia. Thought we'd cut down on make smaller VodCasts and just run single challenges. Seeing as we've done the Monarch Playing Cards Company challenge guide, thought we'd just run Monarch Playing Cards today.
Sounds like a plan.
To get to the Monarch Playing Cards Company, you go to your on-duty menu. And you can see up the top there's a 1-player, 2-player, 4-player, etc. And right down the bottom is the Monarch Playing Card Company. Select that and queue it. And you have to go press ready. I'm not sure why I should have to press 1 player twice. And then that will pop up and tell you what you are entering. Assigned role any. Okay.
And we get the loading screen.
Oh god. So the first thing you're going to notice about Monarch Playing Card Company is it was a mission you would have done when you were leveling.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool mission. It's one of the better ones.
Yeah, it's the one with Deathstroke, which is really hard, and you often see people screaming out, need help with Deathstroke. So this is the Monarch Playing Card Company. Let me just summon Crystal. Now, what we have in the Monarch Playing Card Company is these riddle boxes, which I'll just ignore for the moment while I kill everything in the room. As you can see, there's 2 types of NPCs in here. There's the match NPCs and the trash mobs.
Yeah, we can see the match NPC flying around.
That's the J1N1 robot.
And the rest of the guys are just normal trash.
And they've also all got half health for some unknown reason. And then over here you have a health barrel and a bunch of other barrels. So I'm going to throw a fire barrel into them just to start them up.
Nearly killing them all. There's also that guy, see the guy shooting Dragonfire there with the rifle. He's he's not a match NPC, but he's a special type of NPC.
Oh, I'm going to die. I've got to get this.
Yeah, so that guy, what he does is he just does a move called Rifle Barrage.
Oh my God,
and it's similar to a rifle combo, but the difference is that you can block it.
Yeah. Oh, how embarrassing.
So this is not going very well.
As you can see, I kind of suck. Thank God Crystal saved me. Ha! Ha!
There's quite a lot of guys in there.
That's probably the hardest mob part in the challenge. Well, you got to sit through all these annoying animations every time you do these challenges. That's the biggest downside to doing challenges. I'm going to tell you, you've got to solve the riddle. This is where the riddle box comes in. You can go up and activate it, and it will give you a riddle. Hello, Batman. When it's a door, not a door. When it's a jar. But what he actually says is not the riddle. Which is weird. Only on this box. So up in front of you, it says, riddle me this. What never speaks yet shows the way you get to the point. It's clear as day. And what you'll find over here is arrows on the ground.
And that's the thing that never speaks yet shows the way.
Yep. And it's pointing you to here. This box, which will appear only when you get to there. And then the door will open and another J1N1 will come at you.
So this is the match NPC. He does PvP mechanics.
If you listen to the latest podcast, is what we were talking about. So I'll start this guy.
He's basically going to do pistol mechanics.
And I've just knocked him over.
And he does... That aura move we just saw is just designed to keep you away from him. And he just dies at the hands of Rugen.
Quite
But the aura doesn't do any damage. All it does is just pushes you back and keeps you away.
Is that what it does? Oh, so he can pistol you. So this is your second thing, but we'll get to that in a second. This room... There's actually quite a few match NPCs in mobs and stuff, and this is the kind of room that you can take quite slowly. This
is the first time you see the J1N1 and the WAG together.
Oh, you mother father. So, kill everything in there. So this is when you first encounter challenges, you just want to take things a bit slow.
Yeah, you want to kill all the normal NPCs first. and then focus on the match NPCs.
Just make sure you're not triggering the whole room at a time, otherwise you might end up killing yourself.
Lunatic's another generic trash mob.
I can just kill these with a debris field and a sandblast.
And that's Madcap's just another generic mob, just a reskin of the Lunatic.
Yeah, the Lunatic will pick things up, yeah, that's the big one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He weaponizes them. So now, what you've got around over here is there's a WAG and a J1N1, but you don't want to start them both at the same time because one is a melee close combat guy and the other one is a range one, which is kind of a perfect storm of annoyingness. Unfortunately, they're right next to each other. Alright, I'm going to have to start them both at the same time. I'll pick one of them to kill. Ah!
It's going to do a tackle, which knocks you back. So if I were
I
Dragonfire, I'd
blocked.
kill the J1N1 first.
Yeah.
'Cause
He just did the thing to me.
that way you can just keep block breaking, interrupting him. And he's dead.
And
Killing
then
the trash mob first, and you see him do the tackle again.
that's all this guy seems to do since one of the hot fixes.
So yeah, since one of the hot fixes, they kind of broke him. He stops doing his melee, he just keeps doing tackle. Every time you see him do that animation where he just rubbed himself or whatever he's doing. There he goes again.
Ah!
Block it early enough, or he won't knock you back.
Yeah, you got to block early enough. And if he's quite close to you, it's hard to time. Of course, I'm in an enemy. Oh, see that one? I was actually blocking even though I wasn't. Okay, so on to the next riddle. This one, you don't actually have to. Do you have to activate the boxes?
Yeah, they made it so you have to.
Okay. Lux. This one's blah blah blah. What you've got to do is pick up this box. You can tell it's different because it's flashing blue. If you go to another box, it won't flash blue, but you can pick them up. And then when you activate it, you can see this over here. Your next switch will appear.
Yeah, it's that's the cool thing about this dungeon is all these little riddles you have to try to solve.
They're much more entertaining.
Okay, this next room is after Dragonfire goes upstairs. Before he runs in, what he's going to do is he's going to
Stop.
He's going to go around to the right,
Yeah.
go all the way around, and kill the clown that's trying to activate a J1N1.
Yeah, you can see, if I wish I could like pause and circle or something, that J1N1 over in the corner there, if right in front of me is dead on the ground, it can be activated.
But he's gonna do it by going all the way around to the right, which we'll explain after that.
Yeah, so I'm going to fly past everyone.
If he doesn't do that, then he has to fight another WAG and J1N1 combo together.
Yeah. So that's so because I've come on idiot. That time that worked. The J1N1 will only wake up if that madcap gets to it and has a chance to activate it. So okay, oh crap. What we have here is I just fought a J1N1, a couple of those madcaps. I mean a WAG and a couple of those madcaps. If I had to let the madcap activate the J1N1, it would also include a J1N1 I need to fight.
Okay, now
Die.
the reason Dragonfire goes all the way around to the right is because if you go, don't go in there, but if you do go through the middle, that'll set off an ambush.
You see the little mine on the ground there, and there's also one on the ground there. They will trigger more enemies, so that's why you've got to go around the sides, staying away from them.
And you see this riddle, the when he activates that, the answer is the wanted poster. If Dragonfire goes out and looks to the left, is that hologram there?
Yep, there's
So
the hologram.
don't go near that again. That's like a red herring.
Yeah.
It's not the answer is obviously the Riddler. The question is like it's me, of course, or whatever. But
There's
the actual answer to the riddle is this wanted poster. So if you go near that,
then you get your switch. See, so that's the easiest way to do that room. This room can be quite hard if you run through and activate all the traps. Every trap you activate will result in more enemies coming.
and even though that said that was the final riddle, here's another riddle.
Yeah, this is a stupid riddle. You have to stand here and listen to it for ages. We can just twiddle our thumbs and go. "Doo, doo, 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 doo." Someone told me the other day, this is where you go and activate the mines. So you got something
to do.
Because it takes so long. Oh, gosh. So the way it works is the what is it? The age of the sun is the order that you need to do the switch, and the pass is which switch you need to do. So the youngest one was the middle one was the left, and the eldest was the right.
Yeah. So
Just before you activate them, make sure you're about to press circle on the one that's flashing blue.
Yeah.
So it's middle,
left, right. And if you get this wrong, it sets off the ambush, and you get to fight more.
It's annoying because you get stunned and then
more mobs.
And then
jump down the elevator shaft, and that's where we saw the Riddler hiding down there before.
Fly over here. What trinkets have I got on there?
Yeah.
So now you got to talk to the Riddler. Now,
so Deathstroke can actually hit quite hard, but the thing about him is he always tends to go after the Riddler. He'll go between fighting you and the Riddler. So when he's fighting the Riddler, that's when you want to do the most damage.
I have to protect him.
And he's got two weapons. He's got his gun, the rifle or whatever it is, and he's got the dual wield. So when he's dual wielding, you can block him.
Okay, so he's attacking the Riddler.
So he's attacking the Riddler. He'll completely ignore Rugen, and just Rugen will be able to do as much damage as he can.
My buff went away. There we go. So yeah, that's just...
If the Riddler's bodyguards will protect him, and if either one of them dies, then Riddler will just get them up, so you don't have to worry about trying to save them or anything like that. So he's using the dual wield, sorry, not dual wield, it's a one-handed, isn't it?
Yeah, one-handed. I rolled and he lunged me. Okay, so then he's going to do this.
He's going to go get a weapon from the weapons locker. Now he's going to get the grenade launcher first, I think.
It's always the grenade launcher first, yeah.
So this one you can just kind of run around and stay away from it if you...
Yep, as soon as he gets in range of you, you can see him start shooting.
If you're worried about taking damage, then really, don't get hit by them though, because they will totally kill you.
They do stack loads of damage and knock you down and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, so you can just kind of run around and avoid them, and then wait till the weapon runs out of ammo.
Eventually.
Keep in mind, this is only if you kind of can't
see,
take the damage.
So now he's...
the weapon's running out, and Dragonfire can go back to...
What is he doing?
He's on the Riddler, and that's all it is. It's just about when you don't have the gear to handle him, or if you don't have the DPS skills, you can just take your time with him and just go between playing it defensively and then going back to killing him.
Yep. And then eventually he will come against you I blocked then.
So try not to kill him before he gets the next weapon.
Yeah,
so he can
okay. He's on below 35, so I'll stay alive now. And then now he's going to go and get his second weapon, which is the flamethrower.
And the flamethrower, what he'll do, he'll just go straight off the Riddler.
It's really weird, actually. He just runs straight for the Riddler. And the flamethrower, unlike the grenade launcher...
If you stand out of his way, he'll just go straight for the Riddler.
As soon as he starts activating...
And then Dragonfire's going to kill him.
And then you lunge him, and he falls over. And then you can sandblast him. He dies.
Yeah. So don't get between him and the Riddler.
Yeah, if you actually do get between him and the Riddler, he'll attack you. And that flamethrower is devastating. It's like the flamethrower in Ace Chemicals.
Yeah, but you can, like Dragonfire just did, you can interrupt it with a lunge.
Yeah. And he was just attacking me again.
The Joker's transfer was denied for insufficient funds.
Blah, blah, blah.
And as it turns out, the Joker didn't pay Deathstroke, so Deathstroke walks you in. You didn't try to capture Deathstroke or anything like that.
No, he's just fine. I'm a hero. He's a bad guy. He can run off and...
After that, maybe I don't mind Batman not showing after.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, he was expecting Batman. That's right. And Batman sent you. So you talk to him.
And then he tells you that T.O. Morrow is working with the Joker or something. And
yeah, it's all important to the storyline when you're leveling, but...
yeah, now it's no longer important now that it's a challenge.
And this is where you have to watch these animations over and over and over and over again.
And that's the end of the challenge, basically. That's
so they'll all flee the dungeon.
If you go to your backpack, you should have...
Before I go, I'll show you. So this is what you get. I've done the weekly award now. Got some crappy gear.
So get
a Star Labs commendation, 125 renown with Star Labs. 25 marks of triumph. Activate it to get it. And my weekly award 3. With which I got a Restoration 3 plan and a further 50 marks of triumph.
And of course, he passes that Restoration 3 off to his main.
Of course I do. And so then you exit to complete your mission, and that's it.
That's it. Thanks.
Okay, so next time we'll do another challenge. Thanks a lot.
Hope
Bye.
you enjoyed that. Sorry about the hiccup.